Everybody, welcome back to Azure Every Day. I'm Adam Jorgensen here with Pragmaticworks, and I am just have a quick one here for you today to talk about something that a lot of customers have questions on. We have so many customers that are saying, should we be multi-cloud? We're thinking about going multi-cloud. And if you are multi-cloud, or if you're thinking about going multi-cloud, you know, that's totally your decision. And what I want to do today is just give you our perspective on why there's some challenges with multi-cloud. And so typically for most people, their goals are redundancy, reducing their risk. You know, if AWS goes down or Google Cloud or Azure has an outage, we don't want our entire system to go down. And I get that 100%. We don't want anybody's system to go down. The cloud is supposed to improve reliability and scalability, right? But there are ways to architect the system so that it's really, effectively impermeable to an outage unless the entire public cloud of Azure at Microsoft or Amazon AWS were to completely go down. Your system should be able to stay up. The problems with multi-cloud are, number one, performance. They're not designed to work together. And so moving data and compute back and forth between those two clouds is typically very slow and very clunky. It's not designed to really work that way. You have some very specific workarounds that actually really introduce more risk than they solve. You need double the skill set on your team. You need a team that understands both clouds, and that's a lot to ask of any given team to really be at the expert level that you need to run a multi-cloud solution 24/7. Most companies can't sustain that. And last but not least, we talked a little bit about this with performance, but interoperability. They're not designed to work together. AWS is designed to work with other AWS components. Azure is designed to work with on-premise, hybrid, and all the other Azure components, as well as your Microsoft Enterprise solution, which is again part of the reason we see Azure being deployed more often than AWS, because it really is a better cloud for enterprises. But that interoperability is really important. And so what we recommend to customers is choose the cloud based on the services that you're going to get the most value for. And so for our customers that are doing a lot with data, they wind up in Azure because all of the data services in the Azure Data Platform are built to work together, to be interoperable, to work globally across all the different regions that Azure brings to the table, to work in the government cloud, and to work in a hybrid mode, whether it's on Azure Stack or with SQL Server 2017 or 2019. There's lots of different ways that can be deployed to make sure that you're not facing an outage, that you're not at any kind of increased risk. So we tell customers, look at the types of services and the value that you're going to get from them. Look at the ease of migration. Look at what your contingency plans would look like. What does the automation look like? How does identity and security going to work? Because being able to automate all of those things and automate testing of them, automate sort of, potentially sort of faking failures and faking failovers and going through a full cycle test. Can you do that in the cloud that you're working in? That can really increase everybody's confidence and decrease the risk. So before you jump into all the things that have to do in a true multi-cloud setup, make sure you've really understood what your Azure cloud can do for you to make sure all that risk is mitigated. And if you want to understand more about how to do that, let us know here at Pragmaticworks. We'll be happy to talk you through it, happy to help you understand what those options are. Most people aren't really very in-depth, have an in-depth understanding of all the opportunities and all the options inside Azure. But the thing to remember is Microsoft runs all their mission critical business on Azure, and they've obviously found a lot of great patterns to make sure that they don't have outages and they don't have issues. So let us know here at Pragmaticworks if you're interested in understanding more about how to avoid the problems with multi-cloud and go deeper and more reliably into the Azure cloud. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Azure Every Day. I'm Adam Jorgensen.